Big old 7-pointer. Well, guys, I'm driving around. Hang on, there's a car coming. I'm driving around, and there's a big CRP field. No trespassing all around it. And I'll show you all what I'm talking about when I get up here, but it's like a cow pasture with thick pines that's been cut. So right over there's a parking lot, and that clear cut's over there. I'll show you on the map what I'm talking about. But I could park over there or right here where I'm at, but I'd rather park over there, walk across the road and get into these woods. I'll show you on the map how small it is, but it butts up all too private. If somebody ain't got the right app, they would never even know that it was game land. So let's go down here and see if we can find a place to put this camera. I don't know what the woods look like yet, but it's posted there. Posted that cattle CRP field, clear cut back over here that's going to get hunted like crazy. And then we got one little triangle right here. I don't know how many acres it is, but we're gonna go down to where it goes to the very end, where it butts up to everybody's property, and see if we can't find any sign. Just see if anybody's been hunting it or whatnot. Key with fences and private land. A lot of people that own a lot of land, they can't hunt it, or don't let people hunt it. And if they do hunt it, they run everything out, walking in and out, because they're accessing through that field. But finds where they're crossing the cattle fence, where there's just a little hole in the fence, or where they're jumping the fence. And every field you go by back in here has, I don't know, I mean 50, 60, 70 deer. So as long as this ain't got no stands, we're probably gonna put some cameras out in here, because sometimes you can outwork somebody and sometimes you just outsmart somebody. So trying to find this little sneak hole. I almost went on up the game land, see if I could find somewhere that had a little bit steeper elevation, harder to get to. So this looks sweet though. I'm going to show you all this. There's a deer trail. It's faint going to the pasture. We're going to go over and see if we see where they cross the fence. I hear somebody walking over through here. I don't hear it anymore. I could have swore I heard somebody walking in behind me, or a deer walking. Maybe it was a couple of squirrels walking. Just walking like a deer, how they walk pretty steady. But I'm gonna flip y'all around. So there's the cattle pasture. Right over there, it goes that way. Got a big deep bowl right here. Another ridge that runs out that way, Hardwood Ridge. Okay guys, it just took off. So I parked, walked in here. Not here for 5 minutes. Couldn't tell if it's a doe or buck. Is by itself, so it's probably a buck. It was right back here, and I parked just 100 yards up there. Was coming across from the clear cut that everybody's going to be hunting. and was going to cross over into this field. Now I do see a posted sign about another 100 yards down here. And on my map, it says the game lands goes farther than that. So I'm gonna go down here and see if I can find a marker for the game lands. I wish I wouldn't have scared that deer. If I'd have stayed still, I would have seen it, but it's okay. Got a long ways till the season. We're trying to figure all this out. I mean, guys, we're not far off the road. Check out this rub right here. Always look. You can see it right here. These cedar trees are always a great spot to find big rubs, but when you find the cedar tree, always look to see. When you find a horn tree, always look to see which way it's facing. So he's coming out of here, going that way. Hit that rub. So just walk down this hill just a little bit. It don't go too far before it goes to private. So I'll show you on the map what I'm talking about. But it's a pretty cool section of woods. It's pretty woods, but there's a lot more sign on this side. I didn't even really know that it was here until I started using my map. These maps you can find some great spots to hunt. So I'm gonna find the best trail coming out behind this field. Put a camera on it. I could easily slip in here, put my back to the field. Once I get up, I could see into the field. I can't shoot the field, but I could at least see it, and then catch something coming out of these thick pines behind the field. So I'll definitely drive 40 minutes to hunt something like this that I don't have to walk too far. Still on a pretty good trail. So the field's right there. Thick pine thicket right there. Freaking tick going up my leg. Road is right up there. That rub's right there. The way it makes this little bowl right in here, there's another hardwood ridge. It's pretty open, but the deer are coming across the top right here and then going that way, or jumping the fence and going into that field. That field has briars, a bunch of good browse. So this tree right here is in line with their trail. I'm gonna break that branch, let it hang down right here, pee, make a mock scrape, put a camera right up on that tree facing this way. No buck is gonna come straight through that ditch. He's gonna come along 3/4 ridge, go straight across that way, go into that clear cut. So when them guys start pressuring them over there, we're gonna be sitting right up here. I'm gonna grab the branch, trying to video this for y'all. I'm gonna break it like that. I kind of want it straight down, so let me grab it again. Get it up here. Kind of hard to do it one-handed. Gonna pee in the scrape, put a camera right up there, put a lock around it so nobody can get it, and we're gonna ease across, see what that ridge looks like, and then we're gonna head back home. But my goal is to find at least one decent spot today, and time will tell, but I think I found, I wouldn't call it the honey hole, but a deer making those rubs like that. Thick CRP field like that. I bet you drive by this field at night and it's probably hard not to run over a deer. So let's make this mock scrape, get this camera hung, go check out that other ridge where they're going to. I think this spot is just thick enough for them to feel safe walking through here. Their trail comes right across the top of this little bowl. That's what that deer was doing. It was gonna come right through here. See our scrape right there? We're about 80 to 100 yards from private where there's a field. This is what I'm talking about, edge. This is what I'm talking about, edge. You got a field, briars, pines, thick CRP, they can feed in there all the time. Then you got a pine clear cut, little pines. And then the trail comes right out into the hardwoods and goes to another clear cut. So unless they walk the main road, they have to come right through here to get to that clear cut. That's the one everybody's hunting. Whenever that pressure comes, they're gonna shift this way. So let's get a camera here. It's freaking sweet. I like this spot. All right, guys. So got my camera there, facing the scrape. Make sure your camera's straight. I checked it. It was green, means it has good service. I have good service on my phone here. So I like about here, out in the mountains, you have trouble with that. What else? I took an oak limb and put right there to kind of block the cable and the camera from somebody's side view. I might take another one. Put right there like oak limbs growing out of the tree. Always lock your cameras up. Keep people from at least getting your card. I mean, they could cut this off. They could come here and get it, but a lot of people. A lot of honest people are hunters. I know there's problems everywhere, people stealing stuff. And it sucks getting one of your cameras stolen. You've worked, you paid for. I've had stands stolen, had cameras stolen. Started saddle hunting. Don't have no more stands stolen. Started locking my cameras up, don't have any more theft. So